Hello, family. I don't know what to do here. I'm awkward. I can't. This is hard. I can't make a video like this. We're just gonna attempt. We're gonna see how this goes. I have like a couple hours to do this, so I'm gonna try and not stall that much. This is gonna be a very rushed video. I uh, ah, ah. So let's make brownies now. So the first thing I have to do here is if this camera would focus, the first thing I have to do is get my ingredients, and I kinda already have them, at least most of them. I need 2 large eggs. I don't have 2 large eggs. I'm going to go see if I can find 2 large eggs, and if I can't, then I'm making brownies without these eggs, and they're probably going to taste horrible, but, this is for a video, and it isn't my money, so okay, so, update. I can't find eggs, and I don't know what to do. I wanna make the brownies, but I don't wanna be wasteful and waste all these ingredients for no one to eat the actual brownies because they taste horrid. Because I can't find eggs. I've checked the fridge and the freezer. Maybe they're in the freezer. But I couldn't find any, so I don't know what to do. Update 2, I found eggs, but they were in the very top, which I checked, by the way. I checked. They were in a bag, which makes a lot more sense now. I saw a bag shaped like a carton of eggs, and my first thought was, "Well, that's a bag." Now that I checked, it's eggs. Wow, new discovery just made. We have some eggs. Okay, I think we have everything else on this list. So let me read it off. So first we need to preheat the oven to 325 degrees. I'll get that started now so I don't have to do that later. Okay, so next thing is spray the bottom of the pan. That being this, in case you don't know what a pan is, with Pam. Um, so never mind, I don't have all ingredients. I know my family doesn't just keep Pam lying around, and I was told by my mom to use butter. I don't know how well that's gonna suffice, but we're going to do it because I want to get this video done before I forget about it. So I'm gonna have to put this down to do this. The microphone. I don't know why I forgot what the microphone's called. So the audio might sound a little bit worse than it usually does, but I mean my audio was so horrible for like my first 13 streams. Usually because the extractor dies to extremely hard floor on a blackout that I think most people are used to it by now. Plus, I always am extremely quiet on stream, so this is just a taste of what you normally get. This is what you're gonna have to deal with. I don't think my microphone's picking me up trying to do butter ASMR. All the ad revenue on this video gone already, man. Oh, this is gonna make all my equipment sticky. Okay, little warning before you do any sort of baking activities, take off gloves. Maybe use like the like if you work in a kitchen, then yes, you need to wear gloves, but don't wear gloves like these, okay? Those are not those these are not meant to be worn. I did this to be aesthetically pleasing, and look at where that got me. Okay, well, I'm gonna do the rest of the butter spreading off camera because I don't think I'm food safe by now, and I would rather not have that on my track record. Okay, so I've done the butter thing. I hope that shows up on the camera. I really hope it does. Okay, so the butter barely shows up on camera. But I don't know what to do because I feel like I put a little too much or a little too little butter in there. Um, so we're just gonna hope it's okay. We're just gonna hope that I did a good equal amount of what I needed to do. So I didn't do a very good job at explaining what the next step was, but basically the next step is throw all your ingredients in a bowl and stir it together. I don't know how I managed to mess up that bad, but I'm just gonna put this voice over here so you actually understand what I'm trying to show you. Oh, the oven's already preheated, and I don't want to burn the house down, so let's just hope I get this done quick and fast enough. I just touched the butter again! I love it when I wash my hands and then immediately touch that again. This microphone's going to be so greasy with butter after this. Also, I'd like to mention that it's 3:38. in the morning. I'm not doing this at a very good time. 3 a.m. challenge! Don't make brownies at 3 a.m. So, we'll just start with the simple mix first. That way I can get that out of the way. Oh, never mind. Right as I found scissors, I got it open. Okay. I'm kind of scared. Oh God. That's the initial reaction I'm going to put in the video. Okay. I've redone a lot of this video already because I keep messing up my words. But that is going in the video, and I can't go back and change that. That's nice. That's going to forever be on my track record, as well as me not being food safe and using my unwashed fingers to spread out the butter. No, it's spilling everywhere. I don't know why the camera is changing my colors, but okay. We move on. Okay, egg time. I'm doing this all the way over the table just so this works. Okay, so I probably am not going to use any of those attempts at cracking 2 eggs. But just know, two eggs down and none to go. Successful. I need vegetable oil, which I can do here, but the water part I'm not going to be able to because I have to go to the sink for that. I don't think you can see that, but I overshot a little. I accidentally spilt a lot of this. Oh God, this is not going well. Paper towels will do the trick. Weak paper towels that clean up absolutely nothing will do the trick. Okay, so this has gone horrible so far. Wait, where's the where'd I put the cap to the vegetable? Okay, so going back to what I said about it being horrible, I don't know where I put the cap to this oil at. Where did I put the cap? Where has the cap gone? Okay, so update. I found the cap. It was in plain sight and I just couldn't see it. Yeah, vegetable oil complete. So I forgot to mention that the reason that I'm cutting to that is because I'm going over to the sink for the water. So yes, I am still putting in the water, don't worry. I know you're all scared, but I am still putting in the water. I don't know why I forgot to mention that before actually doing it. I still need to actually go do it. I don't know why I'm pretending like I don't. No, I just dropped it. Oh God, I was not prepared. No, it's spilling everywhere. And then later on, oh, the butter. I'm gonna have to now wash that because I was playing with it as a joke. My first time making brownies by myself is going so well. I'm gonna stir these brownies, and I'm probably just gonna speed this up because there's no reason for me to show you guys what I'm doing. But this is gonna take forever. This is the long part. This is where we really get into the longer parts. Okay, I want a good angle for this, so I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna switch to my other camera, which has horrible coloring, and see if that works. So, I'm probably going to be focusing and not talking, so, voice over me, um, can continue this for me. Oh yeah, I'm Luna, and I'm stupid, these are the brownies right here, and oh, and I'm putting them in the oven, and oh, ow, that burns my hands, ow, ow, ow. Okay, so I totally said all those words, yeah. Whatever I just said, whatever that was, whatever that clip was, that's me saying that's what I stand by. That's what I agree with. Okay, so I've tried to re-record like several intros for this part, but I've given up. So we're just gonna jump into it. Originally, this was just gonna be a thank you video because I didn't have enough time to give you a 250 subscriber special, so by the time it would release, I would have definitely had more than 250 subscribers. This video kind of just became a 300 subscriber special because now I had time to make it, and I'd conveniently throw it in here. When I started this channel, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't blow up, and I still actually haven't, so I don't know why I'm saying it like I have. I only kind of made a couple videos. I made a video like once every month, did a couple jokes, kind of continued on a little bit of a series playing Danny's World. I would only play Danny's World outside of that on weekends, because that's the only time I got to see my cousin, and that's the only person I ever cared to actually play with. I eventually did decide, you know what, instead of me just recording videos, I'm gonna actually start, like, streaming. That way, even if it's not as, like, fun as editing a video, at least I have something to do to give me the excuse to actually play beyond weekends. That didn't really work out. I mean, it worked out. It just kind of, it's been standing still for a bit. To me, it doesn't feel still, in my opinion, because all of my other channels I've ever attempted to start never worked out. It never got past 20. I think the highest I got to ever was 19. Um, and I think I finally understand why. I never had, like, a niche of sorts, and the only niche that I could ever say I had was playing Plants vs. Zombies, and that quickly devolved into nothing. I also just, in general, have a lot of problems just being my true self, because the area I live in and the family that I'm in is very close-minded. I think that I've noticed that I feel a lot better with the friends that I've made. There's way too many to count, but, like, the ones that I always refer to are Ramen, Shadowmelt Cookie, and Vinny. I really appreciate you guys, and it's really hard for me to express myself, and I haven't even ever fully explained my identity to you guys. It's very hard for me to fully express myself because of how complicated my identity is, but just to give you guys a little bit of a checkup. Hi, I'm Luna. I go by a lot of names, not just Luna. You can call me Suba, Lua, Looney, or Louie. I also go by Sock, but that's more of a joke because that is in reference to something. I am transgender, at least now. Very confused transgender person. I've honestly thought about switching to non-binary, maybe even gender fluid. I am also omni. The real complicated part of this is just the pronouns part because I have a lot of different preferences. I usually just say she, they, or any except he, him. But really, you could explain it as they, them, I'm most comfortable with she, her being a close second. Anything other than that, I don't really care. And if you want to specifically ask me for another type of pronoun, you can. I don't mind. A lot of you guys are better than my own family, and I consider you more family than friend. So, I think that it's mostly just because of my parents, but it that's just how I generally feel. There's generally a lot of people that I consider terrible in my family, so I'm really thankful to have you guys. It. Oh, well, there goes the brownies. Okay. Well, let's go get the brownies then. All right, we are back. I'm gonna try and get the brownies out of the oven now. Let's hope they didn't turn out terrible. They seem okay to me. Brownies, yay! So I do have to let them cool. Unfortunately, I can't just go cutting and digging right in. That would burn my tongue off. They seem to have turned out fine, in my opinion. It's kind of hard to tell to the horrible camera quality, but I think you could tell. I hope that's is that a close enough shot for you? My blurry camera. But yeah, I should see you guys when the brownies are cut and ready to be eaten. Okay, so it's like hours later. I kind of just waited a little bit too long. So, these brownies are probably really hard by now, because I waited hours. I was trying to edit a video and I got really into doing it. So, let's see how easy this is going to be to cut. It's probably rock hard. That hurt my wrists really bad. But yeah, they're cut now. Let's have a taste of the first brownie. Bro, it just fell apart. It's really thin. Oh, oh God. My microphone literally just picked up none of that. Um, but so far, I'd give it about a 7 out of 10.